Here. Thank you for all that you're doing, not just here in Denver this week, but all that you do all over the state of Arkansas that make all those things help make Arkansas such a special place. And I appreciate everything that you all do. I know that the Hawaiians were going to be here this morning, but they moved, and that's too bad because I really want to brag on their two senators. It's really great to be in the Senate because you get to know 99 other people from all over the country with all kinds of different backgrounds, and certainly the two Hawaiian senators have unique backgrounds. One, of course, Senator Inouye is a Medal of Honor recipient. He's the only Medal of Honor recipient in the Senate right now, and it just shows the diversity of the Senate and how if we all use our backgrounds and we all work together, we can get a lot of great things done for the country. And I think that when I look at this election cycle and I hear the Obama campaign talk about change, I think the change that they want, and I think change that people want, is they want to change back to the way things used to run in this country, where we did work together to get things done, and where the type of leader comes along and he brings people together, he unites people. And he gets the most out of this country. And this is the same country that put a man on the moon. And this is the same country that can do a lot of great things in the future. And I really think that this is a crossroads election. I want to talk about that in just a moment. But first, I do want to thank Carla for her leadership. Let's give her a hand. She can tell you firsthand, it's hard to keep Democrats in line, right? Yeah, she can tell you. It's hard to keep everybody moving the same direction at the same time. That's very difficult. I do want to remember Jill Watney this morning and Rebecca Watney. I don't know if she's here yet this morning, but what a strong and courageous person Rebecca is. We all love her, and we're so glad that she's with us this week. And of course, our congressional delegation. Great. You know, last night I had an interesting experience that I want to talk about. But first, what I'd like to do is, can I get all the elected officials to stand up? Everybody's elected official, please stand up. All the elected. Let's thank everyone for that. Last night, I was up on the second floor. The Democratic senators have what they call a cloakroom up on the second floor of the arena. And it's just a place if you need a phone or you need to get a bottle of water or whatever, you can come in and sit down for a minute. Need help from the Senate staff, they can help. But anyway, I was there, and I was literally walking from there down to the floor, and I get a call, or I get an email on my BlackBerry. They said, "Hey, Joe Biden wants you to swing by his box." And so I said, "Well, that's nice. You know, it's kind of I want to do that. I want to congratulate him. I'm proud of him." So anyway, it took us a minute to find it and get over there, but I did get over there. And I walked in, and Blanche was right in front of me. I mean, literally, like less than a minute. In fact, she got through security and they wouldn't let me through. Okay, I had to kind of fight that fight a little bit, but we finally got through and got in. And Joe Biden had asked us to be there with him last night, which was so special. And I don't know if y'all saw the photos, but there was he was on the front row of this box, and the next door box was the Obama box. And so he and Michelle sat there next to each other. There was a rail between them, but they sat there and talked. I know there were a lot of pictures. Jimmy Carter came in the box just for a minute. There were several others that came in and congratulated Joe and said hi to Michelle, but it was very special for Blanche and I to be there. And I just want to mention that because people in Washington recognize what a special place Arkansas is. And you all know, as well as I do, that politics in our state is something that people take very serious. People are interested in government. They expect, people in our state expect the best out of their elected officials. And they really expect us to do the very best job we can do They expect us to not be quite as partisan or vitriolic as maybe they are in other states, but they set high expectations for us. And people like Governor Beebe and I and all the other elected officials that just stood up, we understand the expectations of the people of our state. And it was just great for Joe Biden to ask both of us to be there with him last night and to get to witness. Of course, Mark Warner, I thought, gave a great speech. Mark Warner gave a great speech last night. He's fantastic. He's going to be a new member of the Senate in January. But Senator Clinton, she just gave such a wonderful talk, and I thought it was very moving. And I thought Michelle Obama the night before was very moving. And it just makes you proud to be an American. It makes you proud to be a Democrat. But I love working with our congressional delegation. I know that Marion's here this morning. We've already sung him a happy birthday. We know Vic Snyder is in the process of having triplets, and you know, he can't be here. We all totally understand that. And of course, Mike Ross has been here many times. He's making the rounds. But really, I want to thank the party staff. Let's thank the party staff. And you know, they've been through a very traumatic last couple of weeks, and then to come here and to be here to do all the things that they're doing, you know, they're thinking about us, and we should always remember them and appreciate them. And it's just a very, very special group of people. Let me just talk a couple minutes about last night, because I know we need to have a quick delegation meeting and get our thoughts together on all the rules and all that, and how we vote tonight. But Hillary Rodham Clinton is an amazing person. You know, I know I wasn't the first person I could come out for, but a lot of people in this room, like me, got on the bandwagon very, very early. And I was a big booster of hers, not just in Arkansas, but in Washington. I'm very proud of that support. But see, I've known her since I was about 12 years old. I met Bill and Hillary Clinton back when he was running for Congress, and my dad was running for governor back in 1974. And then they moved Little Rock. He ran for Attorney General and moved Little Rock in 76, after that 76 race. So I just have kind of grown up around them, and I'm sure I like a lot of people in this room. That she had this dream, and we hated to see the fact that her dream did not become reality, because we know that she's an all-star in the United States Senate. She's a wonderful person. We know that she made a great president, and I think what she said last night was so right and so appropriate. And she said basically, you know, it's not about me. It's not about Hillary Clinton. And she talked about some of the reasons that she ran, some of the things she wanted to accomplish, some of the things she believes in, and how she knows America can do so many great things in the future. And I thought she did a great job last night of talking about how Barack Obama believes the same thing, that he believes the same things for this country, and it's not about her. That she and Barack really, when you look at their vision of America, you look at their hope for the future, they are very, very similar people. And they're going to be very similar type leaders as well. So I know, because I've talked to her in the Senate, and you all know this, because you all know her as well. It's been hard. It's been hard for her not to get the nomination personally. And I know that she came back for Bill's funeral last week, and I know that a lot of people just wanted to hug her neck and tell her that they love her, and that means so much to her. She just loves Arkansas, and she talks about it all the time. Whenever we're together, I'm on the Armed Services Committee with her. And whenever we're together, she's asking me questions about Arkansas. You know, whatever happened to Arkansas? Is this certain store still there? You know, all these great things.